uprising, beautiful people. Pleasant uprising. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. No, I made a whole video just now, and just only to find out it's not recorded. Something in the here happened, and I'm telling you guys. Like last night, I watched videos, and I feel like everything that resonated with me stopped. Like my phone freezing. Like what's going on with my phone though? But I gonna be grateful. I just so grateful that I have a phone. I think that is more important. Like we not even let me just tell you what I was talking about, right? So yeah, last night I was journaling, right? I fall asleep with the pen in my hand type shit. I was I was just not I was manifesting, right? So I was thinking about like when I was a child, right? I was thinking about the man. Okay, so the man who I gonna be with. Oh, I hate to repeat myself. I feel like I already said it, and I had to repeat the fucking video. I feel like to just scratch this fucking video and forget it. Type shit. You know, and let me make up my mind if I'm doing this, because this is just ridiculous at this point. Okay. I'm not gonna have the same enthusiasm as I had before, because I think I feel like I repeated myself, right? Alright, so I was talking about like when I meet my person, right, we manifested, we taking this moment, this early morning to manifest before we. So I was talking about when I meet my person, right, I want the inner child, the inner me, the little girl in me to come forth, right? And I want the little boy in him to come forth, right? No, I want to heal that part of him. So whatever that is, whether if the little boy in him didn't feel appreciated, if the little boy in him didn't feel enough, if the little boy in him feel like he had to have money before he get love or recognition, if the little boy in him feel like, he have like he have to follow the social norm, the girl had to look this way, sound this way, is not what he feel, or like you have some man who be with you because of how you physically look, but not he don't like you for real. So that what I mean. So if if the little boy in him been wounded and hurted by these things, I want to be able to heal that part of him, as well as when I was a little girl, I never had the best friend and love. I think that's something I always wanted. Like I remember when I was going to school, I only get like when I was going to school, the boys, like my friends and them, have this kind of relationship that I end up still to today dreaming of. This like, yeah, your man come over and cook, you go over, there's our vibes. Maybe we don't have money, but if we are all we like, you guys are friends. I never had that. My boyfriend, when I was going to school, it was like since I young they sexualizing me. They always sex. I was dating older men, and it was sex. Like when my friend and them would chill, they would have like quarrel. I never experienced that. I experienced me going collect money, me going fucking collecting money, me going shopping, then going home fucking, they dropping me home. I never get that type of bond, and I want the a man to eat that part of me, and I don't want the little boy in him to meet the little girl in me. No, I want the little boy in. No, I want the little girl. I want the man in him to meet the little girl in me, so then he could heal that part of me, as well as I want the woman in me to heal the little boy in him, and then the little boy in him, and then the little girl in me could intertwine or interconnect. Because I don't be, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like what I know now I didn't know back then, and it all could take a real woman to recognize the trauma, or you know, the woman. I don't know, like them are. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I gotta get cringe just now. Like 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 I remember my ex, right? And when I met him, I could have just tell who he is, and I use that against him. And I the type, and men does do that all the time. So that's what I mean. I mean, I grown now, so I could tell. You have some man who is really lovable, who's really love, who's really weak. And if they because they're so weak, and it's not like they're weak by nature, it's just like they love you, so they choose to stay on the phone longer. They love you, so they answer every call. They love you as they finish work. They come, they heading straight home. They love you, they do what you say. It's not because they're weak, but because they love you. But a lot of women don't understand that and feel like I have that power over him, and hurt him and punish him for that. And so then you have a lot of men who don't know how to really express their love. Even if they're feeling it, they try to kind of water it down. Like they try to not to, because they don't want to appear weak. So that's what I meant when I said the woman in me gonna meet the little boy in him, because then I gonna be grown enough to make you realize, like, you could be soft. It's okay to be calm. I don't see you as weak. I see you as a man. Cause that take real strength. You know. And okay, so that is that, right? And I was talking about some of the attributes where I want to come with it. So like, I want my man family to like me. And if you don't like me, bitch, pretend. You gonna pretend. If I don't, we had to pretend. Cause you don't wanna like me and I don't wanna like you, but we have that one thing in common, and that one thing gonna make we, try to have some kind of mutual understanding. We're here for him. We celebrating him. So if you don't like me, suck it up. Pretend, bitch. You had to pretend. Type shit, you know what I mean? That is that. My family, I don't ever have to worry about. I never ever introduce a man to my mother. My mother never see me with a man. My father never see me with a man. And most of my family members never ever see me with a man. So my family, that nigga don't have to worry, because he probably gonna be the first man I ever really introduce them to, and I feel like they're gonna be like, oh my god, she is normal, she is sane, oh my god, I welcome you type shit, you know what I mean? Oh, she's a human, but a human, that is just bizarre. I meant to say she's not the psychopath. Oh, she's love. I feel like they're gonna celebrate that, because they never really get to see that part of me. Even if it's there, it always hidden. you know yeah. And the next thing I was talking about Elemental, and why I like this kid cartoon called Elemental, because I never get to experience best friend and lover. That is something that I dream of today. Even to today, that is something I wanted since I was a child, and I dream of till today, right? I never get to experience it all in one person. It's always separate for me. It's always my friend and my lover. It never intertwine, and even when I try to make it intertwine, it always blow up in my face, because either I gonna try to be gossiping to the man, and then when me and he vex, he gonna go back and tell my friends all my secret. It's like it never like how I ever imagine it, so that's something that I really want. I wanted, and that's why I was drawn. I love Elemental, because I just feel like there's two different people from two different backgrounds, and but the movie didn't really showcase so much of their friendship. Like, in my mind, I'm a little delusional. I feel like it was friends, and then it grew into something beautiful, and I always want that for me. I feel like every time I'm on a